A major scale has 8 tones formed in a pattern of whole and half steps. The scale is divided into 2 equal parts, each having 4 notes. Each part is called a tetrachord. The pattern for each tetrachord is whole step, half step. Each tetrachord is joined by a whole step. The first tetrachord in the C major scale is right here. Notice we have a whole step, and a half step. The second tetrachord is right here. There's a whole step, and then a half step. The step between here and here is the whole step that joins this tetrachord and this tetrachord. There are certain fingerings we have to learn, however, because we don't have enough fingers, we run out. So a warm-up for a scale that you could play several times a day is to learn how to tuck your thumb under. When you are playing piano, your hands should be nice and relaxed. Never fingers sticking up like this or leaning down on the wood like this. If you see your fingers sticking up like this, bring your hand up and remember to play right on the tips of your fingers. One thing you can do is what I'm doing right now, touching your thumb to each one of your fingers so you can feel the tips of your fingers. This is where you should be feeling the piano at. So try these warm-ups and play them several times a day until you get used to your thumb tucking under. Notice that your hand moves this way with these 4 fingers, but your thumb doesn't really move that way. It moves in and out. When you play piano, if you rest your thumb right next to this first joint of your index finger and just have it relaxed right there, not pushing, not like a fist, but just nice and relaxed right there, you'll be ready to go for your thumb unders, which happens a lot in piano. So nice and relaxed, and that this thumb is ready to go. The other exercise that we need to do is the third finger over, which seems kind of weird, but not when you put it on the piano. If we start with our thumb on F, cross the third finger over, this motion here. The third finger is serving as a pivot point to bring your hand back into a new position. And the same thing with the thumb when it goes under. The hand then comes around, and it's all pretty fast when you get it going. Let's look at the left hand. For the C major scale, there is a pattern for your fingers that you need to memorize, and this fingering is used for most of the scales. When we start getting into advanced scales and the black notes, the fingering changes. But for now, let's memorize this fingering. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. fingering is the same for both hands, but because our hands are in opposition, the fingering is opposite. So it looks like this together.